Hello, guys, welcome to part 2 of the topic being whole. If you didn't watch part 1, I recommend watching that one first. But it's really how you think. Because personally, I was mentally I wasn't really stable, and I had a depression. So half a year I had absolutely no school, like zero. Then 1 year I went to a school for children with special needs, but I did not fit in at all, because those children were just not like me. Because, they react in another way that the average human does. And I didn't have that. Of course, my brain also works different, but not in that way, And I really wanted to get back to the normal schools, So I worked hard for it. And I was the year stuck on that school. At the end of the school year, I did become friends with some of them. But it was really hard. And also to just keep showing up while, in some other classes, a child once screamed, all of that shit. Or when we were having PE, there was a child that was constantly making noises. All of that stuff. It was really hard for me, and it was really challenging. But I really wanted to get back to normal school, and I did. But because I haven't had, and also before I went to the special needs school, and I was half year at home, I already had problems at school. So most of the time I was in the room where children could rest if it was too much. So I wasn't really engaging in school pretty well. And because of all that learning, because of all the stuff that I didn't learn, that's a better word. Because I didn't learn, In the special needs school, I did learn a little, but not that much. Yeah. And now I am at just your regular school. But if I have had that mindset, like I'm not gonna make it ever, I wouldn't have made it, because then you're already in your mind, you're actually choosing how it is. Unconsciously, probably, but you are. And also, because of all the, how do you say that? Because I haven't learned in so long, I did a low level on school. I did it at the very, you have the low, I did the second lowest. And it was even the question if I was gonna make that, because I didn't do school in so long. And then I got my back into it, and now I am already a level higher. And it was even a question if I could do it, because like around 2 years I didn't really learn at school. So like there was 2 years no progress. Well, little bits, but like not enough. There was not enough progress in those 2 years. And now I'm already a level higher. And like I said, I expect 9s. If I don't have a 9, I'm gonna work for it to get the 9. I'm gonna improve. And now my average from all of my tests is a 9. You know, that's the power. I know that I can do it. I already knew it since I got to school, because I was like, you literally put me on the second lowest level. That's not where I belong. You know, I knew it. But there is a difference between knowing things and things that actually happen, because sometimes it doesn't happen. But does that mean it's not in you? No. And I think that you also need to recognize that in order to feel whole. It's already in you. You know, if it shows up, if it doesn't show up, it's in you. But like, already everything is in you actually. And I'm not joking. Like everything. You can achieve everything. But if it will happen is the second question. But yes, it is in you. Everything is. You know, like I can say, just a simple example. There are scissors on the table. I can take scissors off of the table and into my hands. And I can do that, but there may be somebody else that takes the scissors before I can. But do I have the capacity? Yes, I do. And that's with everything that's realistic, you know. Because like if I say I want to be some kind of creature that doesn't exist, I don't have the capacity to do that. You know, I can never be another creature. I can fake it the most I can. You know, I can have implants, I can tattoo my skin. So like in that way, yes, but then it's more realistic to just want to look like that. You can never change species, that's just a fact. You can't. So everything that is realistic, you can achieve. So is it realistic? Is it in you to live your dream life? To like, my dream life is to travel, you know? I want to travel. I would love to see all of those new things. I want to walk. I want to do all of that, you know? Is it in me? Yes, it is. Does it mean that it will come out? No, it doesn't have to. But it's in me. It's in me that I get literally a 10 on the test. It's in me. I can achieve it. But sometimes you need to try again. You need to try harder. But don't be so unsure of yourself, because you can do anything. Don't be so unsure. Don't be so unsure. And if it doesn't happen, well, does it matter if the scissors are taken before me? No, because I still have the capacity. I still have the capacity. And I think that's what you also need to know when you want to be whole. Knowing that you can. And like actually acknowledging that you have it in you. you know? Because you may say, well, yeah, I have it in me, but if it doesn't happen, what does it matter then? Here's the raw truth. You decide. You literally decide. You decide what it means. Because to me, it doesn't matter, because I have already acknowledged myself. I have acknowledged that I have that in me. I know for 100,000% sure that I have it in me. And if it doesn't show, it doesn't affect me. It doesn't affect me at all. Because next time I'm just gonna try harder for my grade. But I know that I have it in me. So why? It's only the recognition from others. If I actually get that 9, others can see it. But I already know that I got it in me. But then others can see it. It's like sharing your magic, really. That's literally the thing. Sharing your magic. It's just sharing.